If you are one of those people that sits by themselves thinking, will I find love? Do I deserve love? Or anything similar, the truth is you probably do not deserve love. At least right now you don't. But you can change that. In my opinion, I don't think most people are ready for love. Not because they're bad people, but because they're trying to use someone else to fix something they haven't fixed themselves. People think love is supposed to complete them. Like you find the right person and suddenly you're confident, secure, and happy. That's not how it works. If you're insecure before the relationship, you're going to be just as insecure just with someone new. If you don't value yourself, you're going to start depending on them to give you that value. And the second they pull back, even just a little bit, unintentionally even, everything will fall apart. Okay, now that I've hooked you and your stupid little TikTok infested brain, I want to give a quick disclaimer. I don't know any better than you folks watching. Okay, like, I'm 21, I've only been in one relationship. In no way, shape, or form am I qualified to give relationship advice. However, I am qualified to speak my mind on something for random people on the internet to enjoy. That I can assure you I'm qualified at. I think the number one thing people should focus on before finding love is learning to love themselves. Personally speaking, my entire friend group has gone through something like this. They like someone, but they can't do anything about it because they don't love themselves. They got all these insecurities, like, they got all sorts of things in their mind right now. Now, it's okay to have insecurities. Hell, it's even okay to share these insecurities with your partner. That's what being in a relationship is for, to grow with each other and accept each other's imperfections. However, it becomes a problem if your insecurities become a part of your personality. You cannot and shouldn't let these insecurities ruin moments, your life, and even your relationship if you get to that point. So what do? You grow to get over it, face it head on, and put in the work to get past it. There are millions of insecurities in this world that it'd be impossible to give you a concrete answer, but what I do know is look at everyone past the age of 30. They have all had it insecure at some point, but have found some way to get past it. If they can do it, you can do it. And if that's not enough motivation for you, this is something I tell my friends all the time. If you cannot love yourself, what makes me believe you are ready to provide that love for someone? You are not in a position to handle love properly yet, because love requires stability. And if you don't have that, if you are emotionally unstable, now the other person isn't just your partner, they're your therapist, your confidence, your peace, and that's too much for anyone to handle. My point being, you want to learn to love yourself first before loving someone else. And before I get to my next point, I just quickly want to say, this is not scripted, so I apologize if I don't articulate myself well, because again, this is not scripted, things are going to be all over the place, it's kind of off the dome type shit, and I'm sure I'm going to get someone like us, oh, this video's so pointless, you couldn't even script it, you don't know what. Motherfucker, your birth was pointless, you're sitting here watching a grown man play Minecraft talking about love. Pack it up and go to bed, it's probably 2 a.m. in your time right now. Anyways, moving on, self-love isn't just looking at yourself in the mirror saying, I love myself, I love the way I look. It's not just that. Self-love is similar to having self-respect. Keep promises to yourself, have standards, be okay with being alone, and stop chasing people who don't treat you well. This is the biggest mistake I see people make. If you don't respect yourself, you'll accept anything. If you don't love yourself, you'll accept anything. You'll let people walk right over you, and that'll lead you to finding someone who really isn't for you. And then you'll end up blaming love for hurting you when it was really just your standards that let it happen. Think of it this way. If you are yearning for love so much right now, and if your self-respect and self-love is at an all-time low, you are likely going to be with someone who ends up using you, whether it be for money, sexual desires, or anything like that. You do not want that. You want and deserve someone who loves you for you. There is someone for everyone out there, but you need to make sure that you are putting in the work yourself in your own character to make sure that the person you find can be the one you develop a successful relationship one, a relationship you've always dreamed of, one that you deserve, the both of you deserve. And it all starts by you developing and putting in the work to be someone who is emotionally stable. This is why so many relationships fail. It's two people trying to get something from each other instead of two people bringing something to each other. One wants validation, the other wants attention, and eventually someone gets drained. Anyways, that's sort of the end of my little tangent about how it's not that people don't deserve love, it's that a lot of people aren't ready for it yet. Because again, if you don't love yourself first, love doesn't feel like peace. It'll just feel like anxiety, pressure, stress. Everything you don't expect from love. Now that I've hopefully convinced you to not find love in a poor mental state or even the current mental state if that's you right now, how do we get to that good mental state? Good news is there's a way, and it's relatively easy and anyone can do it. Bad news is it's coming from me. And being the egotistical asshole that I am, here are some things that helped me love myself. Number one, the most obvious thing you could have expected on this list, the gym. It should be a no-brainer that the gym is on this list because it helps you grow confidence in your own body, the way you present yourself. You just feel 10 times more confident about yourself than you did the previous day whenever you go. I don't know what to do at the gym. I got you. Monday, back and bicep. Tuesday, chest and tricep. Wednesday, legs. And Thursday, full calisthenics. You do cardio every single gym session for 30 minutes after the workout. No exceptions. Me personally, a little TMI, but I've been feeling a little insecure about my legs. So what am I doing? I'm going in for a 5th day to do legs twice a week. My legs need to be looking like Greek statues before I go out on the beach this summer. At 100K, I will reveal my legs. That is not happening. That is so not gonna happen. I'll be surprised if I even get 1,000 people to subscribe. Anyways, number 1, the gym. Number 2, become a slave. I mean that. Work yourself. Work yourself to the bone. And I mean that. A lot of you, okay, I'm not going to say a lot of you. A lot of people are probably around my age, just trying to get through school and paying it off through part-time jobs. Work more. Work yourself to the bone. I mean like 4 to 5 days a week as well. Literally, one of the best things that I've done for myself is working myself every time I have the chance. Seeing my paycheck and seeing my bank account rise, just I cannot describe it because I'm not smart, but it just makes me feel so much better about myself. That I'm 21 and I have X amount saved, and that instead of just sitting on my phone, you know, just scrolling or whatever, I'm making money. I'm saving it. I'm investing it. I'm doing something for my future self. I'm building myself up. Yes, that's what I meant. And even putting money aside, which admittedly is 90% of the point, the other 10% comes from the fact that you are useful somewhere. Somewhere in this world, you at least provide value and you get rewarded for it. Even if it's some shitty part-time job, it's still something. And finally, or well, that's a lie. There's a lot of things, but I really think this one stands out to me. Surround yourself with like-minded people. They don't have to be your best friend. They don't have to be someone you vent to. They don't have to be anyone to you. They just need to be someone who you can take inspiration from a distance. Whether you like to admit it or not, we are almost always influenced by another person in this world. That is just human nature. So you might as well use that to your advantage. Surround yourself with people who discipline themselves, people who go to the gym every day. Surround yourself with people who work hard, people who work 50 plus hours a day. Surround yourself with people who are focused on themselves and building a better future for yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you surround yourself with all these people, you will become one of them and build yourself a successful future. And it turns out I was lying, because I have a fourth and final thing to talk about. The fourth and final thing is, no matter what, you should always stay true to yourself. The last thing you want is for someone to fall in love with you for the wrong reasons, for someone to fall in love with you thinking you're someone else. People fall in love for many different reasons, some good, some bad, some whatever, some I don't even know about. Your safest bet in this world is to be yourself, because I promise you, you are an answered prayer to someone out there. Do I know who? No, not really. Do I care? Not really. I never really saw myself posting my personal thoughts about like certain topics on the internet, so if there's even one person out there that this helped, hey, feel free to let me know. I actually respond to comments, okay? I don't got a big ego when it comes to YouTube. I have like 40 subscribers at the time of me recording this. I have no reason to ego y'all, so if y'all want to have a conversation down there, I'm totally down. Feel free to let me know. But I'm just hoping this helped someone out there. At the end of the day, all 12 of you guys that are watching this deserve love in your life some way, somehow. Whether you're ready for it is a different question that you need to ask yourself. And if not, that's okay. You got all the time in the world to prepare yourself for it. I don't really have a whole lot else to say, or okay, that's a lie. I have a lot to say, but it doesn't fit this video. Like, it does not fit this video in the slightest, so I'm just gonna end it off right here. If this helped you, gave you motivation, or anything positive at all, I'm glad. That's what I hope to get out of this video. If not, you gotta at least find me entertaining if you're still here, because what the fuck are you still doing here, bro? If you didn't find this helpful, you gotta admit I'm entertaining if you watched through 8 minutes of me talking with fucking Minecraft gameplay in the background. Check out my shorts content, or even the video I posted a few days ago. It would really help me out a lot. I will see you guys next time with a more uplifting story. I don't know, man. I'll see you guys next time with whatever I want to talk about.